Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for OSRS. Now this week, we have the Ruinous Powers Beta 2, and before we get into the major details, we have the changelog up first. Sorry, got something stuck in my teeth. Desert Treasure 2, the Fallen Empire rewards Beta 2, though they adjusted the Ruinous Powers. They removed the bonus effects from the Virtus robes. They adjusted elemental bonus effects for the Ancient Scepter upgrades. They increased the strength bonus of the Soul Reaper axe. They adjusted the 3PC guidelines to allow prayer reordering plugins. There's also some bounty hunter tweaks, which added a chance for the players to obtain the ancient statuettes when opening bounty hunter crates. They increased the quantity of the blighted supplies received when opening the crates, added an in-game confirmation message to make sure the stance on boosting is clear, overhauled the emblem system to make obtaining tier 10s feel less punishing, adjusted the stats for various ancient warrior equipment. Game Jam, April 2023, the Grand Exchange buy offers can now pull coins directly from your bank. That's really cool. Added a random button on the in-game music tab. Added a improved world switcher configuration, menu, and filtering system. Other changes are they re-added the Varrock hair salon. That was a big oops. An in-game message is now displayed to clarify when the Abyssal Lanterns grant an extra rune during ring crafting. It can be blocked by the spammy message filter. Fix an issue where the players could get temporary invisibility while stationary via the League's 3 home teleport animation. Some grammar has been corrected in the combat achievement menu. The banker outside next chamber now stands still for your convenience. Manatus and Spindle now have a 1 in 5 chance of dropping a strange fruit to help you top up on energy, or perhaps you can cure your poison in a pinch. You can now slash through webs as long as you have the suitable slashy weapon in your inventory. You don't need to have one equipped now beforehand. Wearing bunny legs while wielding the love crossbow no longer look quite so dubious. Free-to-play players will now be able to sell members' items on the Grand Exchange in case they're trying to scrap together a little bit of money for a bond. So, here are some key issues that were raised and changed for the beta. Defect Prayer's guaranteed chip damage was clearly a non-starter, so there is going to be a little bit of a change there, which is they initially considered increase the reflect damage, but this wouldn't have gone anyway towards the cutting down or chip damage when using the Ruinous Powers. So for this reason, they decided to switch the Dampened Prayers, which guarantee a 100% damage reduction against the corresponding style, but will increase your damage taken by 10%. This meaning your prayers wrong, this means getting your prayers wrong and getting hit off prayer will punish you more than on the standard prayer book. So, something to kind of keep in mind. The risk component outweighed the reward for many players. So they are looking to fix that up. There is a lot here going for the Ruinous Prayers. But it is a lot of minor detail, and here is actually the change list, which is what I was actually looking for. So overhead protection prayers have been changed from deflect prayers to dampen prayers. Dampen prayers grant 100% damage reduction against the corresponding style, but increase your damage taken by 10% for the wrong one. So if you use mage, somebody uses range, you will be taking 10% more damage potentially. Annihilate and Decimate have had their range strength and strength bonuses reduced from plus 30% to 27%. And the same two had their ranged and melee accuracy bonuses increase from 20% to 25%. Gambit has been reworked into a fourth pinnacle offensive prayer called Intensify, which Intensify increases your accuracy for all combat styles by 40% when activated, and cannot be used at the same time as any other pinnacle offensive prayer such as Annihilate, Decimate, and Vaporize. Prayer level requirements for each of the pinnacle offensive prayers have been increased to better reflect their power. Glacius Vow has been reworked and will now reduce your target's maximum magic level by 10% of the damage dealt, up to a maximum of 15% of the level reduction. Curer's Vow has been reworked and will now consume 3 prayer points to heal 3 hit points when killing an NPC. Fumus Vow has been reworked, and while active, applying poison to an NPC will cause the first poison damage to tick and apply instantly. So this means if the poison you're applying has a higher poison severity than whatever poison is currently affecting an enemy, you'll see extra hit splats. In simpler terms, turn this on for a little extra oomph when using any poison weapons. Vindication has been reworked to trigger 10% of your hit points and restore them by 25% of your prayer level, same as Redemption. Rebuke has been reworked and will no longer increase your damage taken or grant passive recoil damage, but amplify the damage that the other recoil effects grant by 50%. Protect item has been added to the Ruinous powers, and prayer point drain rates are lower across the board. So beyond Ruinous powers themselves, there's one more piece of feedback they want to address, which is the prayer reordering and the third-party clients. So, it says the best way to play RuneLite and keep your account secure is by using the Jagged's launcher, because obviously they have it incorporated in there. You can get it easily. But keep in mind there is a lot of fake RuneLite copies out there that are actually very bad for you. So always make sure you're going for the official one. But there's additional reward tweaks. So the Virtus robes no longer provide additional effects to the ancient elements. Many players felt that the ancient scepter upgrades and the Virtus robes shared a little too much, and in some cases will combine it into unhealthy ways, such as repeatedly draining magic levels and PvP interactions when using shadow spells. Note that the magic damage for the ancient spells is unchanged and remains at a 12% for the full set. In a similar vein, they've adjusted the bonus effects for the various Ancient Scepter upgrades. So Blood, it says Blood Magic can now overheal you by 10% of your hit points. Ice spells gain a 10% accuracy on unfrozen and freezable targets. Shadow spells also drain strength and defense in addition to the target's attack level. And Smoke spells reduce healing received by 20% for 10 ticks, so 6 seconds, on hit if the target is poisoned. And the Soul Reaper's Axe bonus, or Strength bonus, has been increased from 115 to 121, and the Axe's stacking buffs now take 10 ticks, 6 seconds of not attacking before they start to decrease. So that is some things to kind of keep in mind. There has been otherwise, like we were discussing, some tweaks to the armor. For example, Vesta's chain body is going from +9 to +14, and the crush bonus is reduced from 9 to 4. Vesta's stab and slash is 7 to 10. Crush is now 7 to 3. Statia's full helm is stab slash 3 to 1, and crush bonus is increased 5 to 6. So as you can see, there's a little minor details and minor improvements. And in case you missed it, last week saw the return of the Pride event in Old School. So if you're looking to help some hopeless romantics in search for love this summer, or just unlock some fierce fashion escape, then just head over to the Blue Moon Inn in Varrock and prepare to have some fun. This will be around for a little bit longer, so do keep in mind, you do have a little bit more time. Game Jam April 2023, that is where we were talking about the range of music, so now you can actually have that in your games. There is some other changes, but these have actually been already addressed, so we'll head into Crack the Clue number 3. And it reads as follows: use the first and then the last with a small change. All should be skipped as well as the last range. When comparing each one separated by a space, you will find 2 centers with 1 for each case. Very interesting little riddle. And the PvP route has moved to period B, which is 560 UK PvP, 579 US high risk PvP, 561 UK free to play PvP, 580 US LMS competitive. A World 390 AUS for LMS competitive has been deactivated this rota, and the PvP arena is using the Zerk loadout for the ranked duels and tournaments this week. And that's it for this week for OSRS. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later guys.